show you where I'm at. I'm going here. Them two right there. Stump. That. And I am going down that way right there. And they're going to come in from behind me because they're up behind me right now. And I don't think I'm going to get them today on video, but I'll give it a shot. Okay, here we go. Boop 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 doo boo boo doo boo. Doo 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 doo. You see that I'm on the trail that's going right now. Yeah, this one tells the that way, one right there. I remember that broken piece. I remember that broken piece right there. Okay, now slide on down here. Alright, and there's tail going down the hill here, so I'm gonna go down the hill. I'll turn around and come back up the hill too. Get in here. This is the area you got all these damn tree breaks from. Yeah. They're in the thick shit, man. But this is the area right here where I come in that day and they were just in here because I could smell them and everything. But this here's one of their hangouts. They've been here. This is where they come to at certain times of year. Right now is one of the times they're in here, and they know that I know that they're in here. But what I'm doing, I'm just piddling around. Be on the other side. I might not see them today, but I guarantee you, before I leave out of here, I'll go back up to that spot up there, and things will be gone. I'm just trying to stay in the area. I might go down here and sit a while, just see what happens. But yeah, this is the whole area. I see tracks all over the place, you know. Because they're not going to be worried about me once I set that stuff up there. And the trail right here goes right on up that way. There's that right there. There's one of the breaks. That's how they break stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Trees down. Look at this marker right here. Back it up here. This marker right here. This is a trail. This is a trail sign. It tells them which way to go. Right there's the footprints. Right there next to mine, going that way. There's a broken piece right there. Look at this right here. Directional sign. It goes right straight, and I can see the path going right up in the thickets. But they're in here. They're in here. They're playing smooth operator today. They figured I got them last time, so they're going to be outsmart me. Now, one still got to keep an eye on me. He's around today watching. He's watching me. He's making sure that I don't go back and catch the little ones. Yeah, but I think it's kind of cool. You know, all you're doing is just spanning and panning and tanning. All you're doing. They're up in there watching me. I hope they do watch me. Anyway, like that one right. Remember that tree right there. Yeah, so, alright, I'll be right back. Okay, just now, about 2 minutes ago, I heard a tree snap down to my left. And that tree snap is a signal. I just heard a ooh, ooh behind me. Must be getting close, man, because that tree break is down to my left. And I guess they figuring if I hear a tree snap, I'll run over there where the tree snap is, and they can come up and go around me. But apparently, I've learned their tricks. So they're going to get aggravated here in a few minutes. So I'm just going to find a nice little spot and sit down here. See what happens. I'll talk to y'all a few minutes. You know what they did, what that reason for that snap was. You know, so it's a distraction to get me to leave the area that I have the cinnamon blondes at. And it's right back behind me, straight that way, about 50 yards. So what I'm doing is I'm not going to fall for the tricks. I'm just going to sit here for a little bit, smoke me a cigarette, do a little listening, and see how long it takes them to get those, because I'm going to go right back through there. But this is what I heard. I heard a snap and a push down, and then I heard movement. I heard movement going from left to right. They're back that way right now. And they're going from back there, and they're going up that way. They're going up that ridge right there. And then they're going across the top. And then they're coming back down to where I left it bait at. So the whole time I'm sitting here, I'm listening. I can hear the movement. I'm so used to the movement right now. I've learned a lot of tricks from distraction tricks, like the other day when I got that juvie, and I saw that one run. When I saw that one run, a rock was thrown and landed behind me. Common sense tell you to turn around and see what it is, but I knew what the trick was. Get me to turn my head around, get me to turn my head, and that one get away, and I'm not seeing it. It's a distraction ploy. I have to learn that. So sometimes I'll play along with it, but I don't feel like doing much today, so I figured I'd go ahead and give him a treat, because the juvenile let me see him. I've seen him twice. I got him on video both times. I made a photograph from the first video, which was probably about a month ago, 3 weeks to a month ago now. And then one I got yesterday, the day before, a couple of days ago. Put them side by side, it's the same damn squatch. Except I realized that this sucker wasn't no more than 3.5, 4 foot tall. He looks like a mini-me. Interesting. Yeah, but they're moving right over there right now. Moving back this way now. I hear a movement up in there at the top of that ridge. They're trying their dangdest. They're trying their damnedest to get me to move. I'll wait a few minutes. I'll wait a little while. I'll give them time to do what they need to do. But I did hear a oomph up on top of that ridge in front of me. I I guess it was a signal telling Williams you better get in there while you're getting good. Because there is a family group of 5 or 6 in here that I counted so far. But the only thing that's got me baffled is on that one video with that one squatch that was standing up to the left of me, about 50, 60 yards back. Right next to him, to my left, his right, were 2 glowing eyeballs and looked like a brown leather head. So I come back to that spot and I went up there to where I saw that. And yeah, there's rocks up there, but I really didn't, how shall I say, there was no sparkly shit. It was brush, lower brush, all around them rocks. And there was no sparkling shit on there, because that morning the sun hadn't even come up over the ridge yet. No sun whatsoever. I got a gray right there. I got gray in my mustache. I'm gray all over. But when you get to learn about squatches, family units mainly, like my area, whole area is a birthing area because it's on right off the Bluish Parkway. It's about a mile the way the crow flies, and there's a trail we call Bald Mountain Trail. We can take it. It comes out on the Bluish Parkway, and they travel that up and down the East Coast with the Appalachian Trail. And the Appalachian Trail goes from North Carolina, I think, all the way up into New York, Maine, somewhere around up in there, and everything. And I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing it since '81, and I've seen a lot of stuff. I've heard a lot of stuff, and it teaches me on how they survive, how they can survive danger, and what not so ever, you know. So, I mean, I come in here a couple of days ago, and I caught a juvie peeping out of a tree. Now, the thing about it is, I'm panning from right to left. Now, when you pass a tree, whatever is next to it or almost behind it disappears. Then when you go from left to right, then it reappears. I got one guy, I ain't naming no names, who claims that it's a stick. And I tried to explain to him that when you're panning from right to left, anything that is near that tree will go behind it when you pan. What happened with me was, when I panned to the left, it went right around the tree, and I stopped. And you could see the top of his head move away while the camera was still. You could see his head move away from a tree and then back. But while you're panning, you see a light strip going down the length of the back or the side or whatever. That's where he stepped out just far enough to take a peek and come back. Now, trying to convince him that that's what's happening, and he's not saying pareidolia, because I'd shoot him if he did. But it's just no way that you can go from right to the left, and that thing goes from left to right. It steps out from behind the tree. Then when you pan back and you go from left to right, he goes right. So it's common sense that it wasn't a tree limb or a stump or anything like that. I'm hearing talking, I'm hearing chattering on top of that ridge. I didn't bring my parabolic dish either. Okay, that's it for right now. I'll be back.